Oh no, he left because I asked him to.
You stupid.
Yeah, dude, you asked him to leave, so he left. Why is it that women always get mad when you do what they ask you to do? This is crazy work. I got a banger from the Modern King. Let's get straight into it.
What are you doing?
He's like, just let me leave. Oh my God. Calling her a biatch in front of her mom to get a reaction. This is going to be good, I bet.
Ask my water, please.
You can get it yourself.
I don't have to be a about it.
Are you not going to say anything? Well, he's not wrong.
Oh, snap.
I don't think men should be allowed in public spaces unless they have documentation.
I don't think they thought this.
Whoa, baby. You really talking about some times that have already been had, specifically in the 40s. I don't know if this is a good idea.
One through, like, at all. Because, first of all, who is going to be the ones keeping the men out of these public spaces, which were, wait for it, most likely built by men?
Yeah, like, men are going to be the ones overlooking these, so are you ladies going to stand up and fight these guys? Come on.
Who exactly is going to be the enforcement agents in this fictional situation?
In which at least 5 different women of their own free volition, not under coercion, have vetted this man.
And those 5 women, who exactly is responsible for vetting them? Because in case someone needs reminding, just because someone is a woman doesn't necessarily mean that their character is beyond reproach.
And have willingly given their phone numbers so that this man's references can be checked.
So the question is all of this enforcement and vetting and checking being only done by other women?
I think the world would be a much better place.
And I know the world would be a much better place if some stopped judging others based off of their gender.
Bro, it's way more telling for the woman than it is anything else when women say stuff like this. It's like, baby girl, how many men have just done you diabolically dirty? How many guys have just came and went, like the breeze and the wind? How many guys have pumped and dumped? Ghosted and roasted? Spit roasted and ghosted? How many guys have just done you so dirty that you now think every man is terrible? There's nothing else that says runner more than that.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
It's truly sad.
Reason why some of y'all were so quick to jump to the conclusion that the dad at Starbucks holding his daughter's hands was a predator is because of the hatred that some of y'all have for men in general. Because here you have a dad at Starbucks with his daughter waiting on coffee, holding his daughter's hand, and this woman walked up to him and recorded this man and tried to label him a predator. And so many people were in the comment section talking about this man. Someone had to find pictures showing that it's his daughter for y'all to stop attacking this man in the comment section. Also, they made hate groups for this man on Facebook, talking about him, trying to find his job, trying to get this man arrested for sitting in Starbucks with his daughter. And to the woman that recorded that video, I do understand that your intentions were good, but make sure before you do something like that, you know what you're talking about. Because as you can see, you could potentially ruin somebody's life because of your assumptions.
That's crazy work. I think I've seen this clip. Let's see if I can pull it up. Man, he's just at Starbucks with his daughter. Man at Starbucks with daughter. Yeah, he's just at Starbucks with his daughter holding her hand. Now she's probably like, you know, a teenager or so. I don't know if I'll be able to find this clip. Yeah, I don't know. There's too many clips here on Twitter. But what this really speaks to, though, is something else, in my opinion. In chat, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. It speaks to, number 1, the disdain that women have for men. But number 2, how many of you ladies were raised in fatherless homes? You don't even know what a loving fatherly relationship is to a young girl. You have no idea. To a daughter. You have no idea what that is. Yeah, so many of these women have absent fathers and were raised by single mothers. And that's why they have that disdain. They have that envy and that jealousy in their heart to see a father with his daughter. Like, bro. And either way, like, it's none of your business. Like, what other people are doing. This is, like, almost to the detriment of social media, where people think everything is supposed to be on public discourse and that you should just, anytime you're uncomfortable, you should film something. Like, sometimes you need to stay in your lane and just worry about your own business, bruv. But I saw that clip. He's literally just sitting across the table from his daughter, holding her hand, just talking to her. In my opinion, being a great dad. Hopefully when we have our daughter, I'll get to go on a daddy-daughter date and hold her hand and talk to her. I think that'd be awesome. As a loving father, I think that'd be great. That's something I didn't get from my dad. My dad never sat me down. Now, not to say I would want him to hold my hand, but he never sat me down. I never had a dad-son date. I never had a go kick it with my dadder days. I never got to do anything like that. I guess the word date is a little weird when you're talking about your dad, but you guys get the gist of what I'm talking about. I never got to spend one-on-one time with my dad where we just got to bond, and he got to be my father. I got to be his son. We didn't throw, we didn't get to throw the baseball in the front yard. We didn't get to throw the football in the front yard. Like, my dad was too busy getting high to do any of that stuff. He's like, my dad told me at 6 years old, he goes, son, I smoke pot. And I was like, what's a pot? You mean the pot and pans in the freaking cupboard? Because I don't even know what you're talking about, dude. I was like, okay, I have a chili bowl and I'm in kindergarten. What am I supposed to do with this information? So I never got that bonding time with my dad. So I don't see what's wrong with that as being a parent. There's nothing wrong with that.
Just like this until a boyfriend stop being insecure. How about you stop being inconsiderate? If you can handle a bad bitch, don't date one. The less clothes you have does not mean you's a bad bitch. It means you's bad at dressing. Know the difference. Quit this bullshit, ladies. Let's respect ourselves. You not respecting yourself, but you expect that man over there to respect you.
Dude, I mean, the dude's got a point. So many women now think they're baddies just because they can just not wear clothes. I remember back in my day, only time you'd see a woman barely wearing any clothes was on Halloween. Hell, now it's like almost every day's Halloween, you know what I mean? It's crazy.
Flawless victory.
So I don't know why it's like that, but women just gotten real comfortable showing their cans and their chi-chis and their nipples. It's pretty crazy, boy.
To all the men out there, if a woman ever says, what color should I get my nails? I'm going to get my nails done right now. What shape should I get? Anything mentioning the nail or nail salon, that is the part where you Venmo, Zelle, Apple Cash, send the money, drop off.
Dude, if you're a gold digger, just say you're a gold digger.
Shots fired!
The cash.
It's always send the money. It's always send the money. Baby girl, if you wanted to do that, you need to go get a pimp. You don't need to be talking to me. Go get you a pimp. Go get you a pimp, and then she or they or he will take care of you. But don't come to me with all this bull jive. Don't come to me with this stuff. And this ain't got nothing to do with me. This is between you and the pimp. Stop this tomfoolery, brother.
The most you've done for a man that wasn't your man. Bought him skincare products that cleared his acne. He found his confidence and left me.
Diabolical. Crazy work.
Skincare.
Yeah, crazy work. I think there was something that came out the other day. It talked about how women spend an average of, like 13% of their income on their significant other, and men spend, like 45% of their income. Now, these numbers could be way, way off base, chat. So please take that with a grain of salt.
Can't fit into the shower of your hotel room. Just remember, your body is not the.
How dare you ditch her video and slander her on the internet? You are.
Let me do some slandering for you.
Big back, big back.
Your biceps have butt cheeks. How about that?
Disgusting pig.
I think this guy's actually kind of a Chad. He's pretty funny to me. What's he doing? I love it. Woman drove home with a fuel hose attached and blamed the husband.
What did you do?
Why are you guys laughing?
What did you do?
I don't know what I did.
You broke the pump. Look, you got.
And then stomped on the gas just looking back. Good Lord.
Well, next time you put gas, why you have me doing it? You're the man. You should be doing it.
You're the stubborn one, hard-headed.
Yeah, what kind of man are you?
I told you I was going to do it later.
What kind of man are you? You should have been doing that.
I told you I was going to do it later.
Now look what happened.
That's your fault. Don't blame me for that.
I blame you.
You know, if women can
I love it, dude.
walk away at any time and take half of your assets, why are men still willing to risk marriage at all?
Why women don't just get to the point when they talk. Women's brains have more connections between the left and right hemispheres. That means they process language and emotions together. While men are more active on the left side, logical, direct, and task-focused. So while men talk to solve problems, women talk to connect, to relate, and to be heard. It's not wrong, just a different communication style.
Yeah, so this is why I always say, women's minds are like a ball of wire, and men's minds are like boxes. Ain't that right, Loki? I've fallen at work and been injured. Oh, wait. I should call my lawyer.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan.
Hey, John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. It's Levi Nichs of YouTube. Can I get some cash, please?
Morgan & 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 Morgan.
Did you know that your injury could be worth millions of dollars? Morgan & Morgan is the largest injury law firm in America, and they've recovered over $20 billion for their clients. $20 billion? That's a lot of cash. The insurance companies tried to lowball me, but Morgan & Morgan was able to take my pain and suffering and turn it into cold, hard cash. It's almost a good thing I was injured. But wait. How much is Morgan & Morgan gonna cost me? You never owe them legal fees unless they're successful. So it's completely free unless you win? Yeah. Hiring a lawyer? That sounds like really difficult. It's actually super easy. You can just go to their website, and in a couple clicks, you can find out if you have a case. And you can literally do it from your smartphone. And remember, there is only one Morgan & Morgan. Wait, but it's two names though. How is it? Give me the script. Oh, both their last names. Okay, I get it. Okay, roll it. You can start your claim today by going to forthepeople.com/Levi, found in the description below. So if you're injured, you can trust Morgan & Morgan. Y'all know what time it is. Free. Sit. Shake. Other hand. Good boy. Wait. Free. Go to your place. Okay, so I found the clip of the father and daughter at Starbucks, and I'm gonna play it for you guys now. So let's get into this.
Excuse me.
Oh, that's a little loud. Sorry, chat. Let me turn that down just a smidge here.
I am weird. I know I am weird.
Then you just should have shut your gullet up right there, dude.
But this is your dad.
And to that lady that walked up to the dad and daughter in Starbucks, you dead ass wrong. Not only wasn't you minding your own damn business, you walked up to them recording with a phone. You already had your intentions in your head and you thought what it was, but it wasn't that. I get it's a lot of crazy stuff going on and you just want to be aware that stuff is not happening. You could have easily started a cool conversation to figure out that information, but yet you assumed and went off that. And then after you got that information, you proceed to post a video. So we know what you all about. You go out your way and try to ruin somebody's life over your assumptions. And then when you get the truth and get the answers you're looking for, you still go out your way to ruin somebody's life. And I think when people do this stuff, it should have consequences behind it because you can literally ruin somebody's life. And they saying they got pages and Facebook groups talking about this man, trying to find where he lived, trying to find his job. And for people to not know all the details, for them to go out their way and do that, that's crazy work. And to me, that's really miserable. You got to be miserable.
I know, I agree with that guy. I agree. Like, mind your business, dude. She was out with her dad. They were doing their thing. And if you even walked up and self-proclaimed, yeah, this is weird. I know I'm weird. You should have just kept your mouth shut, dude. You should have just kept your mouth shut. There's no reason you need to jump in somebody else's business. Like, no reason you should jump in somebody else's business, bruv. Like, keep your mouth shut. I know a lot of times I talk about like generational single motherhood, generational, teen mothers, I say this a lot, but this chick right here kind of talks about it, and I kind of wanted to play this clip just to kind of cover it.
Have you ever had a good relationship with a man?
No.
Never?
Never. Not even just like a friendship or like my parents or like my family members. Nobody, no man has ever treated me with respect or love. So I don't know what love is, and I don't know if I'll ever know what love is. And this is all even without the OnlyFans stuff, but the OnlyFans stuff on top of that.
Yeah, OnlyFans is like pouring gasoline on a fire.
Yeah.
It was already a problem before OnlyFans.
Yeah, for sure. And now it's just like, but I feel like I didn't see it that bad at the time when I was sexualizing myself on the internet. because since I was little, my mom was doing it. So I kind of thought it was normal. So when I...
There it is right there. I saw my mom doing it at an early age and thought it was normal. The runonomics. The mom did it. Now the daughter does it because she thinks, well, mommy does it. I don't think people realize that kids see their parents as their heroes. And when you go out and do degenerate stuff, your kids are learning that and thinking that's okay and that's the status quo. That is a huge problem we're seeing right now.
I didn't see it as that bad. But now that I'm older and more mature and all this stuff has happened, I look back and it's like, wow, why did you do that?
Yeah. No, I don't want to steer you in the wrong direction, but it's got to be tempting.
I try to give people chances, but as soon as I do, I have this wall up. As soon as I slightly let the wall down, they show me why I should never let the wall down. And I've just gotten so used to being hurt by everybody that it's like that's what I expect now.
Yeah, well, and then the thing is, most of the time, these women don't know how to vet men at all. You don't know how to vet men at all. And when you put yourself in a light of being a OnlyFans worker, you put yourself in a light of being an online 304, you know, you're going to attract men that want the attention of 304s. You got to realize that, right? A woman attracts the man that she wants, right? Women are marketers and men are salesmen. I haven't talked about this philosophy in a while, but basically what I mean by that is women are marketers, so they market to the men that they want. If you do OnlyFans, if you dress provocatively, if you were hitting those streets, brother,
She's a runner, she's a track star.
you're going to attract men that want street-level women, that want OnlyFans-level women. It's just like a stripper. Do you really think a stripper is going to attract a doctor? No.
How about no?
You're not going to get a high-value man who owns his own law firm, a guy who's an orthopedic surgeon, you know, a guy who's a VP of marketing in a Fortune 500 company. You're not attracting those level of men. You know who you're attracting? Dope boys, drug dealers, guys that are hitting the streets, guys that want fast money and fast coochie. That's who you're attracting. So ladies, you have to realize for the man that you want, you have to be in and around these men. So if you want to date a lawyer, here's a great idea. Be a paralegal. Be an executive assistant to a lawyer, to an attorney. Those are going to be the men you're frequenting and being around. More than likely, you could bag one of those guys. But if you're not going to choose to be around those men, and you're going to be around men that want streetwalker women, then that's what you're going to get. So if you do want to be around those types of guys, you have to make sure that you're putting yourself in position to meet those guys. You're not going to meet your husband at the club. You're not going to meet your husband at the bar. It's just not a thing. It's not a thing. I saw this and was like, I got to show chat this. And of course, you can't even see it. So it says 3% of men are narcissists. 99% of women claim they have dated a narcissist. I was like, this is good. This is good right here. This is really good. And then I saw this clip. I've been seeing this chick. Her name's Caitlin Bennett. She's pretty good, dude. Like, she's pretty solid. She seems pretty funny. So here, let me resize this just a smidge here. And then, all right, let's play this clip.
So you would say, because I'm a woman, you would say you and I are the same?
Yeah, just about. Like, categorically, yeah. Okay. Of course, there are always differences between, like, individuals, like...
Categorically, yeah? Dude, you're a dude with anime makeup on. What?
Weight, stuff like that, like...
But is there anything fundamentally different than us, between us?
Like height, hair color, stuff like that.
Stupid. Nothing else?
What about biology?
Like one or two, like, features here or there.
Like?
Like your wiener?
I mean, well, obviously there's the matter of, like develop, like, how the bodies develop, like, what?
Like, this is dude's entire vocabulary is and like. You think if you're willing to change your entire persona, you're going to change your entire aesthetic, you'd be able to explain why you're doing it.
Genitalia people are born with, stuff like that. And...
Yeah, I've had 2 children.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fundamental difference between us. Because I'm a woman, I've had 2 children.
Yeah, there are ways that, like, of course, I couldn't like get. Actually, wait. I think somewhere they actually have successfully managed to implant a womb into a trans woman. Like,
Stupid.
had a I could look that up right now, but science.
Tell me how a trans woman would give birth to a child with an implanted womb.
Yeah. Wait. Let me look it up right now.
Bro, see, this to me is like this is almost the problem with having too much information at your fingertips. This dude can go and look this up, find one article that maybe validates this crazy claim he's making, and he's like, yeah, that's holy script, that's it. Let me shout it from the rooftops. What pisses me off so much about this dude is that we are so disrespectful to women in being able to just claim womanhood. We're just taking womanhood and just being like, nah, you're good, you don't need it. Like, why is it that men and some women alike are okay with just stealing womanhood? That irks me. There's a lot of power in being a woman, in my opinion. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of men built the modern world we live in to make women comfortable. You know, AC, lights, makeup, all these cool niceties that we have. I bet a guy was out there, he's like, it'd probably be easier to beat the cheeks if this chick was in the AC. You know what I mean? That's why I say you make her comfortable. You make her laugh and giggle. You can make her cheeks clap and jiggle. She would have should have bought a Honda. But it's so weird that they're just willing to throw away womanhood. And it's, everybody can be. They're like Oprah with womanhood. You can be a woman. You can be a woman. You can. I don't get it. And this dude's sitting there talking to a woman, and the disrespect, he's like, there's not much different between me and you. Got chest hair, I've got a mustache. We're the girls. Come on, we're the girlies. This is wild work. But shout out to Caitlin Bennett, she's great. I would go check out her channel. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Loki, did you have a good time? That's what I'm talking about. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It's good to have you guys out, man. Until next time, peace.